And welcome back to Season 3 of the Elite Show with John Alite, the Mob, the Mafia, and the Man. Don't forget to like and subscribe when you see something that you like, or even if you don't like it, just hit the like and subscribe. There's always more content coming out. Don't forget to visit johnelite.com. We got our baseball bats, cigars, the Elite limited edition sunglasses by Private Eyewear. And to my left is the man himself. Oh, we got the Michael Dowd special edition in studio right now.
Oh, yes. So, is he going to be the Mob, the Mafia, and the Man, or am I going to be the Man and he's the Mob and the Mafia over there?
He's the Mob, the Muffin, and the Man.
And the Man, okay. Well,
These guys are picking on me today. I had a rough night last night. That's what happens when you drink too much.
Hey, you know what? You want to live with the big boys? You got to pay the big boy price.
Yeah, those martinis are the big boy price.
I thought it was mushrooms.
So on my left is the man himself. It's John Alite. We got Michael Dowd in studio, and we're here with a very special guest, Scotty G from Brooklyn. Scott, thank you so much.
What's up? How are you?
So, how was the ride in there?
It was good.
Yeah.
I left Thursday. I got here
You walked?
about an hour ago. Yeah.
Well, you know,
It wasn't bad. It was
you're
nice.
taking 4 steps to 1, right?
Exactly. I skipped a few blocks.
Subscribe if you like the show. Comment.
The only problem that I see with you is that you're a Yankees fan. I don't like that.
Live and die with the Yankees. When I bleed blue.
You,
I love the Yankees.
Just a little bit, though.
Little blood. Yeah,
Just
little blood.
Keep trading everybody.
You know
Every
what?
time I watch the game, I don't even know who I'm watching anymore.
I don't know. I mean, whatever happened to Mickey Rivers? Where's
I like Mickey
Where's
Rivers.
Peppertone? Where are these guys?
Peppertone.
Bring them back.
It's not the same. Say hey, Willie Mays, the old days.
It's a shortstop. I didn't even know his name. Falafel? Kinda? Kinda Falafel. That's his shortstop name.
Yeah.
Falafel. I don't know.
is this, seriously?
It's something Isaiah kinda Falafel. I'm not kidding. He's a shortstop.
I'm a Met fan, and I don't even know the name of my Mets anymore. Since David Wright got hit in the head, I've been done with them.
Well, you're a Long Island boy. Well, you're all...
Yeah, I mean, you know.
Wright's a good player.
My parents were Dodger fans.
we have a Brooklyn Dodgers.
Brooklyn, baby, right
Dodgers.
here.
Yeah,
Brooklyn.
they were Brooklyn Dodgers.
Well,
Yeah.
you were a Brooklyn guy. You
What a
were in
place to
Bay
grow up.
Ridge, right?
Bensonhurst.
Oh, you're in Bensonhurst.
What a place.
I can tell you a
knew you
story
were
about
one or the
growing up
other.
in
I
Brooklyn.
wouldn't change living in Brooklyn for the world.
I didn't grow up in Brooklyn. I was born in Brooklyn, but we'd go back every weekend, almost every weekend, with the station wagon, the whole bit. And I remember running in Brooklyn barefoot as a child. Like,
Did you go to the drive-in movie theater with that station wagon? Because we used to
yes,
do
we
that.
did. We did with the speaker and everything.
Yeah, my father gave us a beating
Yeah,
twice times
we all got the beatings.
Because we never shut up.
Yeah,
we were fighting with
we
each
all
other.
did it. Yeah, then we couldn't wait for the intermission to go get the candy.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
One candy for the whole 7 of us.
Yeah.
So where's the Polish section of Brooklyn?
The Polish?
Or where was
Where I
it?
grew up, you had the Jews, the Irish, and the Italians.
So my uncle...
10 minutes away, you were in Coney Island, you had those other people.
When my uncle grew up in Brooklyn, and he was the only Irish guy in a Polish neighborhood, married a Polish girl and everything, he used to go into the bar and tell Polish jokes until he got into a fight, because that's what he wanted. And they would get, every time I went up
Was
there...
it Greenpoint?
I don't know. I was there a few times.
Greenpoint, Bay Ridge.
I hated to go see him because there was always a fight.
That's Greenpoint.
Yeah, it could have been Greenpoint.
Gotta be Greenpoint.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he worked at the Brooklyn Navy Yard, so that
My
was his
grandfather
place.
had a restaurant in the Brooklyn Navy Yard.
I'm sure his name was
You
Bobby Donaldson. He was a rough guy He was a rough guy to tangle with.
But for me, growing up was just... It
Let's
was
talk about growing up.
Easy time, come on. Ladies and gentlemen, where are you going to be appearing, Shecky, next? I used to eat the Catskills. I wasn't too thrilled that night.
Wait, is that a Jewish joke? Because I know you're Jewish.
I'm half Jewish, half Italian.
You're Jewish.
Capiche.
Jewish from the pockets up because I'm fucking cheap.
Capiche.
And I'm Italian from the waist down. What else? What else?
What does that
Come
mean?
on.
The sausage?
The sausage. The brajol with the sausage.
Peeled it back and cut, or is it sleeved?
Sunday dinner, 1
Is it
o'clock.
sleeved?
1 o'clock, all you can eat.
So for somebody who didn't grow up in Brooklyn or born in Brooklyn, what was so great about Brooklyn growing up?
It was family. It was like family. I swear to God. Every neighbor, you knew them, you trusted them. You were going out for an hour. They watched your house. You need money. You need $5. They give you $10. That's how they were. They were like beautiful people.
Well, you're not a spring chicken, so this is a long time ago. $10 was a lot of money.
It was. I mean, it was like whatever you needed, whatever they took care of you. They did the right thing,
Yeah.
and vice versa. We did the right thing.
Did you come from a big family?
I had 2 sisters. Average size.
Well, I didn't mean big.
Yeah, all right.
I see.
You gotta choose your words better.
Yeah,
You see what I mean? This is one way. That's what
I
I
knew
do.
I shouldn't have.
You come from a large
Scott,
family.
they're gonna pick on him again on the comments.
Give me the bat, please.
Listen,
Put the bat over
big,
here.
large.
Just
Put the bat here.
he starts one of those big
I don't know what to
jokes
do because
again.
I'm
How many?
I'm
3
nervous.
strikes?
I'm sweating. I'm sweating because I'm
Was
going
it
to
3
screw
strikes?
up.
You're out. You got 2 already.
Yeah, no, it's first inning. It's
You may not make the
first
first inning.
He didn't rest in the other area. I had the betting on the floor.
I know. He doesn't rest.
I had this is my 5th or 6th show here today.
Oh, let me get my violin out. What do you want me to do?
It's like putting roofs on a house.
What do you want to hear? Cry
It's
Me a
like
River?
putting roofs
Yeah,
on houses.
Cry Me a River.
Come here, let me play Cry Me a River for you.
Do you know the great thing about you, Scott? So in here, in the 5 minutes since we've been recording, you've taken probably 5 jokes, and you've taken them very well.
I think going this ear, right up the other ear.
But you own it. I love that. I love it. You're not afraid.
I got to go back at you. I'm gonna let you joking. I'm gonna go. No, I'm gonna go back at
Listen,
you.
that's love. You know that.
Of course.
Well, you know, if somebody's not joking with you, that means they don't like you.
Yeah.
Usually, or they don't know you.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
And so when
Like I said earlier, you got to feel them out first.
yeah.
You got to know your clientele, who you're working with.
Yeah, below the belt, above the belt. Where are you going to go?
Exactly. I mean, if there's a priest coming in here, I'm not gonna make any jokes.
Amen.
Rabbi, I might.
Amen.
Rabbi might make some jokes.
Such a deal.
Yeah, but rabbis don't have the same stigma as priests do, so it's a little
Scott,
less
you
a
like
joke.
my bobble doll up there?
I do. I like it very much. Where's your bobblehead?
Don't start, John. You want to put him on the shelf? Don't even start.
I wanna
don't
get him
even
on the
fuck-
shelf.
Don't even.
Elf on
There
the
you
show.
See, you see, you guys don't even get the match
was
on
a-
the bench.
that was a
the elf
layup.
on the shelf.
That was a
Challenge me to a basketball game at the end of this, me and him.
Jill, don't
You
even.
guys wanna
do
call
not
me-
take him on.
John,
do
they
not
did,
take
they did
him
say in
on.
the comments you're 5'1".
Yes.
They did say in the comments you're 5'1".
Listen to me. Good girls say to me, "How come you're so short?" I said, "Honey, when we lay down with the same height."
You say the same things.
See, that's why you get along.
When's your birthday?
We get along September 30th.
Aries, March
Watch what day?
24th.
I'll be at the house.
See, I'm comfortable already. I'm good.
Well, I've seen you at parties, so you actually
I did
do
one.
parties.
Yeah, I did a part you were at.
You did, yeah.
What was I dressed up that day? Trump?
No, you were dressed up as a Mexican.
Oh yeah.
You had the mustache
Did I
and
have
the
my green
sombrero.
card with me? Oh no. Yeah, I was a Mexican. That's
No,
fine.
but one of the things I did notice is every girl in that place, and there was a lot of pretty girls in that place.
because I'm out there, I make myself known.
They're all over you.
Because I don't hide. It's the Aqua Velva.
And you can actually tell
Old
if they
Spice,
showered.
baby.
You can actually tell if they showered that day too,
I what?
because you're that height. You can see. If they,
What is he reading your material now? You both headlining
he's
these?
texting me.
He was practicing that one all day.
Yeah. I can land like 1, 2
He was
jokes. I'm good.
practicing that one all day.
I know.
It took him a long time to figure
All
it
right,
out.
Shecky, relax.
It's all about. It's all about.
What, scissor hands? Whatever.
Jesus, Buddy Hackett over here. I don't know what to call Buddy Hackett.
The love
The love bug. I don't know what to call him. Shecky Green.
I'm going to go
Bucky,
to the corner in a minute.
What?
You don't want to put me in the corner, do you? But
Take your ball and go home.
dunce hat. Put my dunce hat on.
Dunce hat.
So you're coming from Brooklyn, and like I said, the only thing I can see wrong with you so far is that you're a Yankees fan. But we'll look past that. You know, at least you like baseball.
Yeah.
Now,
I'll give him that.
talk to us about growing up, because
Scott,
Shut up.
Scott, you're all right.
Shut up.
You see
Stop.
these two guys?
Growing up.
That's why I gave you the bat.
he was a little boy at one time,
I was a little kid.
Growing up is, what does that mean?
Growing up. Growing up.
going from age 9 to 10.
Right.
He can't explain it.
Oh,
He can't
give me a
explain it.
He's
chink.
like the judge, the Supreme Court judge. He has him displaying a woman. She goes, I
I
can't.
can't.
Stop stuttering, you prick.
Take the prick out of your mouth. You're stuttering so much.
Because obviously you're a little person, which is the proper terminology, correct? Little
Yeah.
person, which is there's a medical term for it, correct?
Achondroplasia.
Achondroplasia.
If you're going to be a little like me, that's what you want to have.
So there's different
It's like
classifications.
100 different types.
Oh.
There's some like you don't really live too long. They have their bones are shrunk. Their heads are tiny. It's all messed up. But if you have something like this,
You good?
you're in.
You're good
baby.
to go.
You're in,
good
baby.
to
You're in.
go.
You're in.
I want to know how do women, like it?
How do women like me?
Yeah.
Again, sense of humor.
Yeah.
You got to feel a woman out.
Oh, you're laying them up. You're laying them up. You're setting them up.
Small doses. They take him in small doses.
You got to feel a woman out within 5 minutes.
I'm going to get so much hate mail here on this show.
You shut up and let me finish.
He cut you off.
See?
Are we allowed to curse?
Yeah, anything you want. Call him anything you want.
All right. You gotta feel the woman out. You gotta let her know that that I'm not, I'm a regular person. I have regular conversations, and we talk. I tell her all about me. No sugarcoating. I tell her everything she needs to know about me, and then within 10 minutes, she'll say sometimes like, "I didn't even realize you were little."
Oh, that's very touching.
Well, when you climb on top of them.
Well, it depends. You're either climbing or she's climbing on you.
Either way is a good thing, right? But at what point did you realize that there's probably not too many little people in your neighborhood?
When I was in school and I was always in the front line, I go, why can't I hang out in the back? You're not tall enough.
How were the kids growing up in school?
Amazing, great.
Yeah.
Like okay, we're jumping here a little bit.
That's it.
But everyone looked out for me like I was a stone, like a precious. Like, oh, don't fuck with him. Don't mess with him.
You know why I asked? Because we just had a guy on, and his son was bullied, actually, and his son took his life.
Wow.
So that's why I'm asking.
See, again, it goes back to you gotta. If I sit in the corner over there and like a jerk off, I'm gonna be made fun of. I gotta defend myself. I gotta let the public know who I am, what I'm all about, and make them feel comfortable around me.
Yeah.
If I'm going to sit in the corner, I might as well kill myself.
I hate to say this, but everybody's the same way because we can all be wallflowers and then feel like a left out.
Right.
Yeah. You got to engage. You got to risk. You got to risk things.
Got to risk it. Got to engage it. You got to embrace it, and you'll be fine.
You hear what he said?
Well,
the embrace part.
You got to
embrace it. So with Mike, first time I ever met Mike, here's how he approached me. I'm going to tell you verbatim. I'm Mike Dowd. I'm the dirtiest cop in New York City. That's exactly how he introduced himself. So what did that do? What did that do if I knew who he was and I recognized him? I'm like, yeah, there's that fucking crooked cop. There's that rogue cop. Rogue.
And he said, in his credit, and I don't pick up any bills over $35.
Lunch only tops.
$35.
Coupons accepted.
Absolutely.
He has achondroplasia of the arm.
The arms.
You wouldn't believe.
Good. That's okay. But girls took a liking to me. I went to the prom. I had 2 girls at the prom with me. I didn't get lucky with both of them, but just to know I'm walking in with 2 chicks.
Yeah.
At first, I thought it was sympathy, like well, maybe they're feeling sorry for me and stuff, But then I looked at
get you laid.
But who cares? Who gives a fuck? I still got laid.
You can feel sorry for me all fucking day. I don't care.
What was that? Is
Leave your card on the way out.
Is this a mercy fund?
Yeah, I don't care.
And he said, I don't care what.
Okay, just blow me, leave your card on the front door. Don't call me, I'll call you.
Come again.
Come again.
Wait, you walked into the prom with 2 girls. I didn't even go to my prom.
One was, I'll tell you, one was not you, a little heavier than him.
See,
Kind of looks like
it.
A little bit.
This is it.
So it might be him.
This
Might
is
be
it.
him.
I've never been called heavy. Now I'm done.
Might be him. No, you're pleasantly plumped.
Yeah, and you're aging gracefully.
Stop.
Very nice.
I'm very sad.
Yeah,
He just ruined my freaking.
Don't worry. What about the 30 jokes he said about me?
But I didn't talk about how heavy you were. You talked about how little you were.
Oh, yeah, big
But
difference.
that's what it is.
Well, that's what it is, too.
You son of a gun like this.
I do elf work on the side. I might need a Santa.
Hey, we can make a lot of money this year.
I know.
Yeah.
We're going with
We don't. You just can't toss. You don't.
No tossing.
Okay,
Fuck,
all right.
No. Fuck
Salads.
that. You can toss salads, but not Scotty.
Well, when you go do these parties, I know we're getting all over the place here, but
right.
when you go do these parties, you have to set limits, correct?
Yeah.
All right, what's your limits?
Don't touch me.
Okay.
Don't insult me.
Wait, no guys touching you. Wait.
No guys touching me.
No guys touching you.
Make me feel, that I'm part of this party. And I'll do my thing and you do your thing and we'll be fine. Any confrontations? I'll tell you one thing. One time I did a party. True story. I got there. It was very shady. I didn't like the way it was going on. They weren't really treating me nice and everything. So I said, I'll be right back. So I went in my car and I called the cops. I said, there's a party going on, and me and my husband were trying to sleep. Me and my wife are trying to sleep. When we get up early to work, to go to work the next day, and they're making lots of noise, and my husband has to be at work at 5 a.m. and I got 2 kids, and they're like 7 and 10. Can you send a cop over? Cops came over, they busted the party. I got paid. Boom. That's why you got to always get paid up front.
I knew I liked this guy. He knew how to do a good shakedown.
That's
that was
a
good.
really good
That was a
one.
good shakedown.
You always got to get paid the minute you walk in.
Yeah.
But they can get drunk.
Yeah.
They can leave the party. They could say, "Oh, I thought I paid you."
Oh yeah.
Got to
yeah.
get paid up front.
I hate that. People when they do that to people, because they think they're
But it was
slick.
great.
Yeah.
Well, anybody's going to try to get one over on you.
Yeah, exactly. And I got to be 10 steps ahead. You know,
At least.
Would-
or feet.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe 10 feet ahead.
Do you bring anybody with you to sort of watch over or make sure all this
I
stuff?
tell people there's someone in the car, but there's no way.
Yeah.
I tell them, listen.
They're in the trunk.
I'll be careful if I were you. You know, I
I
got,
got my guy in the car.
I got people. So,
Well, what's the worst piece of disrespect that you've experienced?
are we ready? Are we ready to toss you? Are we ready to? Are you ready for us to? Jump out of a fucking cake or something? I go, whoa! You guys hired me to walk around, take pictures, tell some jokes, have some fun, and you didn't tell me nothing about fucking tossing me or
cakes.
or shit like that. So that shit ain't happening.
That's extra.
That's extra.
That's extra, motherfucker.
But every party I've done, I don't know, maybe 500 parties. Very rare that I have a problem. Very rare.
Well, people are
Very
people
rare.
overall are good people at heart.
95% of my parties have been great.
Yeah.
Well,
I got those schmucks once in a while.
I think people are conditioned to have a little bit more respect. Although you're getting hired out not because of anything else other than your size to play a
Well,
part.
it's cute.
I mean, I got like 65 costumes. Whatever you want me to be, I'll be. I can even be Dowd. Whatever you want me to be.
Superman?
What? Superman?
Yeah, Dowd.
I got many costumes. Trump. You want a Trump?
Yeah.
Oh, you want Elvis? You want Sinatra? You want
Elvis would be
what
great.
else? Superman?
That's
You
Superman.
want Batman? Spider-Man?
Minnie Mouse?
Horny Man?
Minnie
Horny
Mouse?
Man.
Mickey
No,
Mouse?
The Mickey Man? No, no fucking Mickey Mouse. No Mickey Mouse.
No Mickey Mouse.
Gangster? Fedora?
Oh, yeah?
My
Oh,
suit.
cool.
Hervé? They playing.
They play?
I like that.
They play.
Yeah, Fantasy Island.
I went to Dunkin' Donuts once. I said, "Can I get the plane? The plane?"
So how did you get here tonight?
I walked. I drove.
I don't know. I'm asking. So how
It's a lot of drive.
How
Sure, people can drive, you know.
I'm asking, how's he do it?
You know what? You know, I
He's
can walk.
purposely throwing those things at you. I see.
You know, I
I'm
can walk.
not. I'm asking him. Fucking.
I can walk and chew gum at the same time. Also, I drove. I got in the car. Put the key on. I checked the mirrors, and I got here.
How big is the steering wheel?
It's big. It's fucking. How big is the steering wheel?
He didn't show up in a
If it's this big, you
Matchbox
might not be able
car.
to reach this fucking
You
steering.
want to go for a ride later?
No.
So I know Scott, and I actually asked this same question to him to the point where I had to go out and look at his car because I wanted to see how it was
I got
rigged up.
extensions. You know, like the regular pedals you have.
Right.
I clamp on these extensions and I drive on them. If they break and they fall off, I'm fucked. And I gotta go.
Not only you, everybody else.
I'm fucked. I'm fucked. Big time.
Yeah, but they got the automatic cars coming now.
I know. I
Just
gotta
hang
call.
out and it drives itself.
Yeah.
All right.
I gotta call AAA. I'm fucked.
Yeah.
Wow.
But I'm good. Everything is made for me. Everything is like.
Well, all right, let me ask you, gas, when you stop to get gas, how do you
No, I
handle
wait till it gets to empty.
Yeah, when it goes to empty, how do you handle those gas things, the pumps?
They're level.
Are they?
I don't know.
You know what? I
a little
never
high
thought.
for
I never
me.
thought of it.
Really? I never. They're up to my waist. You pull the pump.
You're about the same size. Not
You pull the pump. You put in how much you want, and then I go and put the gas in.
He makes fun of my size all the time.
Does he?
No, I don't. You know I don't.
Good things come in small
Right,
packages.
brother. I love
I
it.
tried that one being Irish
I
my
want a
whole life.
small
It doesn't
package.
work.
I want
It
a small
works.
package
Yeah,
right about now.
I know what your back
It works. It works. Stop fucking with me. Don't make me call John Elite.
Don't do that, please.
You know, I got my baseball
He's got
bat.
his facts.
Don't make me call Johnny.
Johnny got him.
I don't mean Carson either.
Yeah, first of all, you didn't know who I was, so I was a little disappointed.
You'll get over it.
He actually did know who you were.
I didn't know
he
you
didn't
were.
know it was you. When he came in,
Of course everybody
he didn't know
knew.
you were the Dowd. The
Why?
same Dowd.
Exactly.
I'm not as good looking.
Because he
as-
said, this guy seems like a gentleman. You mean, look, you dressed nice. He said, man, he really fucking fooled me.
You fooled me. Wow.
You walked out of the room and he said, but Michael Dowd was a handsome, thin guy. That's exactly
I
what he
didn't
said.
say
to me.
hands. All right, maybe I did. No homo.
He says, who's the chubby guy? Who's the
fat guy?
That's Michael Dowd.
Oh my God, I'm done.
Yeah,
with
who the-
it. No more pizza.
Yeah, you ordered pizza.
You look much heavier on TV.
Thank you.
But you actually have a connection with what John used to do, his former life.
What's
John
that?
since changed his life from being a gangster.
Was he an elf too?
I'm moving in on your territory.
Oh, easy.
Yeah. Once you told me how much money's in this business,
we've already
this
discussed
Christmas, me and you are going to
We've
be like
already
that show.
discussed this.
We're going to be going at each other.
Traveling team.
Yeah. I'll have second billing. You'll have top billing. It's all right, as long as we get paid.
Yeah, it's
It's all about the money.
Oh, well, you get top billing.
but grow up in Bensonhurst, you saw the life all the time.
Let me tell you something, Uncle. I'm going to be serious now. There was this luncheonette, candy store luncheonette I hung out in. They had the best hamburgers. Best. So me and my friends were going there, you know. I was a block away from my house. You know, you walk in, you grab the newspaper, see who won the game last night, and you sit in the booth. The other guys, the men, they were like in the back. Frankie's shop. I said, why are they calling Frankie's shop? Oh, he has a dress shop on the corner, and they call it Frankie's shop. I go, oh, cool. But they knew me. I didn't know them. So one day we're eating lunch, me and my friends, and I'm ready to get the check, and the waitress, the lady says, your bill's paid for. I go, what do you mean? She goes, Frankie took care of it. I go, oh, really? Why? Because he took a liking to you and he wants to, be respectful, and then he's buying you lunch.
No.
I went back every day for a year. I didn't pay for a year.
Now that's gangster. That's true gangster. You
I
want to
didn't-
pay for my lunch? You're going to buy me every day.
And then I yelled out, Frankie, make sure you tip her.
Look at you.
But Frankie, I mean, those guys in the back, I know who they were. I know a little bit about them. And they were good people. They were doing that thing with whatever they were doing. I don't know. Whatever. Hey, I don't know. Hey,
what were you doing in Bayonne? Your father or you?
my father worked in Bayonne. He's
Yeah,
a longshoreman.
yeah, yeah.
A longshoreman.
That's in Don DeGilio's days.
You're not as
John
short.
DiGilio.
70s, 80s.
Johnny DiGilio.
Yeah, he got killed by
so-
Louis Riccio.
So Johnny DiGilio, my old neighbor, his name was Anthony Pirro. That was the father of my old neighbor. Knew Johnny DiGilio
He could
really
fight.
well.
He was good with his hands.
Yeah, and then he goes. He was along a river, Hackensack River, was it that he got killed?
Bayonne River.
Well, Louis just passed away himself last year from COVID, but Louis killed him, and was supposed to take over the port. Then he went to prison. He came home. Just recently died too.
Yeah.
It's not a longevity of a kind of a life.
But my father-in-law, he knew them all. He would come home.
Yeah, I know you're following with that.
Frankie.
Yeah.
Frank the Fury. Good man. Rest in peace, Frank. I'm making you proud, Frank.
We had a Fury here today. He probably dropped a D.
No, this is D Fury.
I know. It's the same name. It's
I
just
know.
Huey, Tyson Fury's cousin, is fighting for the
Mikey
championship.
Marolda. You know Mikey
I just
Marolda?
wrote him, right? And we got to say hello to get that title. Get that title.
He's fighting Tyson Fury. That's Tyson Fury's cousin.
Cousin was fighting for the heavyweight championship.
So I'm in the luncheonette. No, I didn't go every day to make sure. I'm
We
going
got to
a
say
few days a
Taxman
week.
too. I'm sorry.
What?
I got to say, I'm just got a couple of shout outs. Brian the Taxman in the UK. We got to say hello to him. It's my buddy.
So we're going to luncheonette a couple of days a week.
I don't want to cut you on that moment.
You're killing me.
I'm just teasing you. That's-
Johnny Cutoffs.
So I go to luncheonette a couple of days a week. I wasn't expecting to pay every day, but he did. And we never talked. He never talked for about 6 months. I didn't want to go back there. I didn't want to bother him. And then he walked by and he'd wink at me, but we never talked. One day, I don't know what day it was. He finally came over to me and goes, puts his arms around me, and goes, as long as I'm in this candy store, as long as I have my shop down the block, no one will ever touch you or bother you. And if they do, just come see me. I'll take care of it. Swear to God. I felt like that kid on Bronx Tale.
They're trying to groom
I ran home. I told my father, mother, stay away from them. Stay away from them.
Yeah, of course.
Don't play around with them. Stay away.
They're trying to groom you to be a hitman. That's what they were doing.
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
never
I
see
did
you
that.
coming.
And now we got you in the room with us.
I know, right? I'm fucked
We're
there.
going.
You see that one? You see what I did there? That was a good one.
But then, later on, my father said, all right, you can hang out. We can hang. They're cool people. They're good.
Good to you.
Yeah.
But it was like a Bronx Tale thing.
Yeah.
He came over to me. He didn't say much. Put his arm around. Maybe 5 words. A couple words he said to me. Everybody, no one will ever bother you as long as I'm in this store and have my shop down the block. He hired a guy who was slow, retarded. And this kid Anthony Crisio. He hired him. He had another guy with one leg. He didn't care what people looked like. This guy, Frankie. If you had a good heart and you respected him, you were in. And he always said to people, if anybody bothers you, that was his famous words to me. If anybody bothers you, disrespects you, you need to tell me.
Did you ever have to call in that favor?
Did I what?
Did you ever have to call in that favor?
No.
Because the people in Brooklyn took care of you. You were unique. You were absolutely unique, and it's got nothing to do with your size. I see your personality. I've known you for a while now. Your personality is larger than life. I mean, how tall are you?
4'1".
You're 4'1".
My dick. Oh, I thought you were my dick.
No.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
You two are going to be separated.
I'm sorry.
I am going to
Yeah,
separate
if
you
they were in
two.
the same class in kindergarten, they would have been put in the corner. Both, all right, get in the corner. You get in that corner.
Jealous.
Personality's bigger than life.
They clash.
You imagine your personality. Can you imagine if you were my size, how big your personality would be? I mean,
Relax, there.
See, I told you, he gets carried away. You give him a little.
Your head's bigger than mine now. Relax.
well, you made fun of my size already twice.
That was an hour and a half ago. Relax.
An hour and a half. We've only been here. Oh, but that watch stopped. I don't know how much time.
That'll be rice twice a day. God, I don't even know what
You
it
notice that these guys are going out and they're buying sports jackets a lot now. They're
Well,
all
these
wearing
two?
sport. Yeah.
It must be a sale or
It's
something.
either that or they're running in my side door and they're getting my sports jackets. And I don't
They
know
could be yours.
They're
That looks
dressing
like
pretty
mine.
good lately. These two guys.
You know what it is? All the comments are being directed at John's clothing, not his looks.
Well, I
So-
see your shoes over
So,
there.
yeah, you like them?
What are Bob Hope shoes? Bob threw them out. You'd hope they'd fit.
These are the most expensive pair of sneakers I've ever owned. Of course, I didn't buy them, but they are.
When do they gotta be returned?
Second
I did 3 shows.
He got them from Bob's, secondhand
Yeah.
Bob's.
What
Oh,
homeless,
Goodwill. I give.
Goodwill.
what homeless guy gave them to you?
No, the homeless guy's got better shit than me. I'll tell you right
Really?
now. Yeah,
They're very holy.
God.
You notice the guy with the wardrobe sitting in here. He's the only one with the handkerchief sitting in the proper area.
All right, maybe he has a cold.
He has been under the weather today.
Yeah, he was.
I'm always under the weather. Don't feel bad.
There you go.
Are you happy now?
Yeah, thank you. It wasn't me who made the joke. It was
Get your hand
you.
off my dick.
I got them up on board, all 4 of them.
Oh, that must be your leg.
Stop. It's my toes.
Something's rubbing it.
Mike, your girlfriend is going to be very angry with you
For that?
for flirting with
Oh,
Scott.
come on now. She sees he's cute.
There we go. She sees me. You're done.
I know that. That's one little
You're,
concern. We should-
you're on the couch.
We're gonna have to. I'm gonna have to block. Can we block an episode from the rest of the people?
I'll make a pizza delivery. Where you live?
Scott, you were married, correct?
Yeah, my wife passed away
Your wife passed
4
away.
years ago.
Sorry to hear that.
Heart attack. Died right in my arms.
That's
It's terrible. It was no joke here. It was really bad.
Was she a little person
No.
as well? So she's full-size girl.
Full-size girl, Italian woman from Canarsie.
You have children?
24
too?
years. Yeah, I got one child, a daughter. School teacher in Queens.
Now, how-
average size.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. So how
I don't know. It
genetic, hereditary is?
It's like one out of every. I don't know. It's so hard to say.
Bayside, your daughter also? Like
Yeah.
you?
I mean, like family. We traced back. Nobody in my family was little like me. Nobody.
So you are unique. I mean,
I'm
no
unique.
question. Yeah.
I'm God's chosen.
Amen. Yeah.
My priest told me that once.
Yeah.
I'm also Jewish, and we did
What
that.
did the rabbi say? Such a deal?
He said, no, but the priest said, a man's size is, no, how do you say it? I forgot now. A person is measured by the size of their heart, not the size of their stature.
Well, I think you're 10 feet tall then.
Wow.
That's from what I
I
know.
told him, I says, a
What
man
about-
is measured by the size of his heart, not the size of his.
Bye.
And I had to do 4 Hail Marys.
Damn, you said dang, it would have been huge.
Then I had to do what? Was it 4 Hail Marys and 2 Our Fathers?
Amen.
I got in trouble for that.
Did you get in a lot of trouble in school?
Never.
Never.
I was always like I didn't
they
do it.
take-
He did it.
Yeah.
I didn't know, that's my favorite line. He did it. I didn't do it.
And the teachers probably just melted and just,
I go, not me. I go, look at him. Famous words. He did it.
he did it. Okay. That's what I'm going to do every time.
But I wasn't a rat though. I didn't do it like that.
No.
I didn't do it like that. It
Not
wasn't
like
like
that.
It was like if you disrespected me, or you made fun of my size, or you
You had no
like,
loyalty
put
to
your
those.
foot out.
You had no loyalty to those
Yeah.
that weren't loyal to you.
Right.
Man.
Put your foot out.
There
Or if
you
I had my-
go.
There you go. Back to the beginning. Full circle.
How much you pay for that one? Like if you knocked my books over, that wasn't cool. Like you tripped me or something. That wasn't
What?
cool. I'm saying if they did that,
Oh, but they didn't.
they didn't do that.
So they didn't do it.
But you still said it was them.
Just in
It was
case.
them. It's still them though.
Scott, what high school did you go to?
Lafayette High School.
Oh yeah, you did say that.
Benson.
Yeah. They
A
got
lot
a
of
good
famous
baseball
people went
team.
there.
Yeah.
Good ball players.
Joe Franco.
Johnny Franco.
Yeah.
Colfax.
Yeah.
Colfax. Yeah, both
You know,
pitches.
I met Koufax once in Summit, New Jersey. I could not believe he was antiquing with Phil Rizzuto. I could not believe how small Sandy
Really?
Koufax was.
The scooter.
The scooter. Phil Rizzuto.
They're
Johnny
tiny.
Franco's small. Johnny Franco is one of my dearest friends.
No
I still
kidding.
speak to him today. That guy, he made it big. Never forgot where he came from.
Yeah, I know.
Never.
Yeah.
Always came back to Bensonhurst. Had baseball shows,
He went to
camps.
St. John's.
St. John's. Yeah, with Frank Viola.
Yeah, I know the guys.
So you bring Johnny Franco on here, and we'll talk to him about what's it like to know Scotty G.
You just say Scott. I don't know exactly who I am. Just say my name. Yeah. One of the nicest men on the face of this earth.
I thought I was
mean
the
that.
nicest man on the face of the earth.
One of.
One of. Oh,
Next to him,
next to him.
One of.
one of the nicest. Guy is unbelievable.
But look at where some people would see you born with achondroplasia as some sort of deficit in this world. I mean, Grace, you go into the bathroom in a urinal, just something as stupid as that has to be difficult at times.
Oh, I got small ones.
Well, they're for well-hung men.
I go in the toilet.
But
If it's all full, I really gotta go
you have
on their shoes.
There you go.
You've taken
their
that.
shoes.
You've taken what some people might see as a deficit, and you've actually made it a positive. Look at so far where we are. You were taken care of by the neighborhood. You were taken care of by the guys in the neighborhood. You married full-size women, and I bet you women are all over you.
Yeah, but the reason he was taken care of was because he was a good heart.
Correct.
He wasn't an angry, nasty.
I wasn't a prick.
I'm fucking look at me, motherfucker.
I wasn't a prick.
You weren't self-deprecating. You weren't a hater. You didn't hate yourself. You embraced. He embraced.
If you were nice to me, I'm your friend for life.
But there's one word that I imagine hurts more than anything. We've had some discussions about it off air.
Which one? The M word?
The M word.
That's a hard word.
I'm almost embarrassed to say it to
Say
you.
it.
'cause
I'll say it. Midget.
What's a midget?
All right, well, let me ask you.
Hey, whoa,
All right, wait a second.
don't even.
If you use the word midget, it's offensive, right?
Stop.
Offensive.
Well, I was told and I even looked it up. It's like calling a black man the N word.
Okay, and how about dwarf? Like if you say
That's
somebody-
okay. A little person, dwarf.
Is that
Dwarf
okay?
is a little bit more offensive too.
I would think
You're thinking
dwarf-
about Snow White and dwarfs and-
Well, what's that comedy?
Kids.
No, the comedy guy plays dwarf. He's a comedian. with James Caan, he played. He's very funny.
Dwarf or dwarf?
Dwarf, he played.
Wait. Tim Conway? What are
Tim
we talking
Conway?
about? He's
No.
a comedian.
No, not Tim Conway. He played
This guy
James
doesn't-
Caan. It's Christmas time.
Oh, well, Elf.
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 Peter Dinklage.
No,
No.
yeah, Peter. Well, Peter
Peter
Dinklage.
was
that guy.
From
What's the
Marstown.
other one that was in it?
Will Ferrell.
Will Ferrell. He's funny in
Yeah.
it.
Peter Dinklage, that guy.
So
guy can
anyway,
act.
so is that offensive? I would think that's offensive.
what, the elf?
No, dwarf.
Dwarf or
Not too bad. I can live with that.
yeah.
It's not that bad.
You're obviously not a
See,
South
again, it
Pole
goes
elf.
back to the N word. That's like calling the guy a Negro.
Yeah,
So you got the other N word.
Right.
Then you got Negro.
Right.
You got my word, which is midget, and then now you go into dwarf.
But I don't use. Let me tell you something. I don't use that N word like most people.
no, I'm not saying you do.
No,
but-
no. I'm saying I'm going to explain something. I use it as towards anybody if I want to say it. I'll say it to a Spanish guy. I'll say it to a white guy. I'll say it and I'll say it in an endearment way too to my kids. So you don't say it. It just listen. Terminology's like holy fuck. That's nothing bad. Fuck you. That's bad.
Right.
What the fuck's going on? That's not bad. There's ways you can use a word.
But you know what's so funny though? Like, The black guys will say that word in front of themselves.
Right.
The midgets will also say that word
Midget,
in
please?
front of themselves.
Okay.
Do they say that?
Yes.
Do the midget, please?
What up, my midget? Yeah.
What up, my midget?
But we'll say it like when I'm with another one. Yeah, like, but it's so weird. I can't figure it out.
Well, we do it the same way. We call it a jerk off. No, you're the jerk off. I'm a jerk off.
You don't call him Mr. Jerko?
Yeah, well, sometimes.
Sometimes.
When we get a little more polite with them.
Or get a little punchy
Sir.
from doing 6 shows in a day.
But you gotta be comfortable. You gotta
Sir,
be
asshole.
comfortable. Right.
Well, like anything else in life, once you get past that initial exterior, you know, Mike was this way, John was this way. They came from their former lives, but once I got to know these men, they're normal men.
They're normal
we
people,
joke,
right.
we joke around, we have a lot of laughs, we have a lot of fun. And the same thing was with you, Scott.
Right.
Same thing. Once you get past the initial exterior,
Get past the
Well, Scott, when you're talking
The
as
construction
friends,
zone.
when you're talking as friends, we could say anything to each other because
Yeah.
we know you don't mean it
Right.
in a bad way. It depends on who's saying it when they're saying it.
exactly, yeah.
Because we know who's saying things to insult
Right,
somebody,
right.
or degrade them. Yeah.
there was actually a comedian that did that, Big J Okerson, and he was talking. The word tranny is offensive now, right? Tranny is offensive, but transgender is not. So he took it one step further and said, "Well, that's a beautiful tranny," or is it better to say that's a nasty, disgusting transgender? You know, it's all about how.
It's all about it's all
meaning
about
behind it.
they call it politically correct today.
Yeah,
You must be politically correct.
this show is
Well,
definitely
Disney's
not political.
correct.
I don't give a
I went
fuck.
after Disney a couple
Trans Am.
times.
I don't give a shit.
at
Well,
Trans
I want
Am.
to tell you I got to tell you what. They're in 12 countries. I told you this the other day.
yeah.
They're politically sending out bullshit here, but they don't stand by it because they're in 12 countries that jail gays and abuse them
Yeah.
and beat them.
Right.
So why are you in those 12 countries? Get out of those 12 countries and I'll believe that you mean what you're saying here.
Right.
They're just doing it for whatever reason, for
It's a
advertising,
woke- it's a woke
marketing.
BS
Yeah, it's
bullshit.
bullshit because they don't follow through in other countries.
All
Are
that
you guys
woke
Trump
nonsense.
supporters?
You know we are.
love 'em.
You know
Yeah.
we are.
You didn't see John
know
met
we
him
are.
Yeah,
recently.
I was just there. And
Love 'em.
So
Yeah.
let's talk a little politics. That's
Love
since you
'em.
brought it
You
up.
brought it up.
I'm going to bring up some flash news for everybody.
His father owned where I lived, Shorehaven Apartments.
Yeah.
Fred's the father.
Right.
He used to drive around the limousine collecting the rent. Good guy.
Yeah.
Love Trump. Yeah, I'm sorry.
I'm just giving some Newsweek updates
Yeah.
for DOJ. DOJ, they weaponized them against parents, right? The DOJ. Garland hasn't done anything but say complicit with it, so I guess he's taking orders from Biden to intimidate parents. After they intimidated parents, now they're intimidating Alabama lawmakers. They put them on notice. Again, abusing their power, right? And they're also abusing their power, knocking doors down for journalists, trying to get the diary of Biden's daughter. These are unprecedented things that I don't never understand why. If you're Republican, Democrat, or Independent, why, as a free nation, won't more people come out and say, "Hey, this is dangerous what they're doing"? This is acts of communism. It's just to allow the DOJ to go intimidate people, no matter what side of the fence you're on. That's why I always go back to Bill Maher, because Bill Maher is a Democrat, but he's a Democrat normal, middle of the road, not to the left going down towards communism. That's their big agenda now. So I think it's important to throw those news flashes in so people understand what's going on with our DOJ. So go back to you.
So does the little people community, because I know you're tied in with the little people community, are they big Trump supporters?
Yes.
They are.
Love
Big
Trump.
Trump supporters.
Big Trump.
Are you making fun of him?
Big Trump supporter, yes.
Lord.
They're huge.
Huge. They're huge.
Mike, please don't get me canceled.
They're huge.
That's all, man. I'm praying. Please don't get me
Huge
canceled.
Trump
They're
supporters.
huge.
Yeah, but
You're huge, right? Trump
Huge.
supporter.
Huge.
You're huge.
Huge.
Trump supporter.
Yeah.
You're huge.
Huge. Trump
But when
supporter.
Trump was here, everything was civil. There was
Perfect.
wars
There's no-
going on in the world.
This would
And by
never-
the way,
No, there was
let's-
strife in this country because there was 49% of the country was mad.
Well, what I was going to say is for the Ukrainian people and for the Russian people that aren't the people causing the wars, they're regular people trying to live their lives, our hearts out to you and hopefully for peace in your region.
Amen.
But the problem is you have such corruption on every level of government, no different than our government now. So,
You know, they could find Biden, but they can't. I mean, they could find Bin Laden, but they can't find Putin. I don't get it.
Yeah, well. That's another story.
Well, are you heavily involved? Do you enjoy looking at politics, learning about politics?
I'm really a big politician.
Because that's something you
I
never
want
see.
peace I want peace in this world.
You never see a little person politician. You really don't.
Maybe we should put him on the stump. I mean, stump for Trump.
You see what he's doing?
I have a Trump outfit. I should have wore it.
If he stumped,
You know, it isn't so much about politics, honestly. It's
I
about
hate
freedom.
politics.
You know, it's got to be about freedom. Just what Twitter just did, they blocked Elon Musk and the companies that are actually supposedly are the stockholders, like Vanguard. They're actually moving around our money, and they're supposed to be looking for our best interests, and yet they're not because they don't like who's trying to buy Twitter,
Yeah.
which is
I know.
It's absurd.
So they're trying to stop freedom of speech. Is really what's insane.
The fact that they're against it, it says
yeah,
that's
right.
your answer.
Yeah.
Which Twitter is an exchange of information. That's all Twitter is. All right. So why not have a free exchange of information? I saw a meme put out recently that said Elon Musk wanted to buy Twitter, and imagine how much information he would have control over. And the newscasters on the other side saying, "Hey, isn't that our job
Here's
to
what
control?"
and you know this, we had this conversation, and I hope she comes on, a friend of mine, transgender. She might be coming on the show. You have a friend of yours who's coming on the show. And what we said is, if you don't allow conversations, even though we disagree, to debate, you're never going to change each other's mind to see the other outlook. So it's not even if you're wrong or he's right or I'm wrong or right. It doesn't matter. But if we all take different positions and you can talk about it, maybe you can open my eyes to something I didn't believe in before. When you're shutting everything out and nobody's able to express their opinion, there's the problem.
Yep.
So, you know, when my friend, hopefully she comes on and we have some of these discussions about people that are against some of the things that are going on, some people are for it, but then at least there's an opinion. People listen to our next show. You got to listen. It's going to be interesting, actually.
This one's not.
Well,
This is very interesting.
think about the recent
show.
think about the recent things that we've gone over. It's no longer commit suicide. It's lost to suicide. It's not midget. It's little person or dwarf. You know that's what this is. You're educating us.
I'm educating you.
Yeah.
That's good. What's what we need? We need more education.
It's not fat. It's chubby.
Yeah, he's
You know what I'm saying? Or pleasantly plump.
Mike, why are you always the butt of jokes?
I don't. You know what? I'm the victim. I'm the victim here. I'm going to EEOP.
Yeah, I think you need to find a safe space.
I'm going to EEOP. I'm going to request that Andrew set up a section timeout.
You know,
Timeouts.
You gotta stay off that seafood diet. I mean, everything you see, you're eating. You gotta stop. You gotta stop.
Oh my God!
You open
And
your.
you know,
I don't
no-
know. You just
5 years ago. 5 years ago, for the last 56 years, not one person could talk to me like this about my weight, and now
Oh.
he's right.
You know Jen and Craig? He's Jen and Craig.
You know what? It used to be a sign of success when you had a little bit of a gut, right?
Yeah.
Now it's like you're a gavone. What's going on here?
I don't know.
Isn't that word offensive, by the way?
Gavone or
Gavone.
sexually attractive?
Gavone.
I'm a gavone.
So, Scott, what was it like being married to a full-size woman?
She was amazing.
Right?
She would be mad if we didn't hold our hands in public. She would say to me, "What, are you embarrassed of me?" How's that?
Was she accepted in your community?
Yeah, everyone marries. It's all about the love. I mean,
Did she ever carry you home?
yeah, kind of when I was drunk.
Did you ever go
How
bowling?
perfect.
You like bowling?
Bowling, yeah.
Are you good?
Yeah, pretty good.
All right, because we're going to have bowling night.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, we're going to videotape it there, yeah.
I'll go bowling with
One of
you.
our shows. We're going to have bowling night.
Don't start.
I'm just saying.
Don't even.
No bumper, no
If
bumper.
he gets his hand stuck
No
in
bump. Yep. You know the mother joke, right? You know the mother joke?
No.
Your mother's like a bowling ball. She gets picked up, fingered, and thrown into the gutter.
Dear God. I hope my mother doesn't listen to this show.
This is all a dream. This is not happening. It's all a dream. You wake up an hour.
You should have seen him dreaming earlier today.
I
It was
saw.
a little different world.
I saw a glimpse of him.
Everybody
no,
else should sleep in tents outside. Why couldn't I? I was doing all right. I wasn't bothering anybody. I was just sleeping on the floor.
Yeah, he was cool. He walked in. He didn't get up to say how you doing, Scott. He just fucking
didn't have
laid
to.
there.
He didn't have to.
I told you, come on down here. We'll do the show from the fucking floor.
I know.
Now, take the love portion out of it. Okay, I know you loved your wife. Your wife has since passed, which is tragic. You're single. You're dating. Which do you prefer? Do you prefer a little woman
That's a great question.
or a large woman?
All right, here's the deal. That's a great question. I was married 24 years to an average sized woman. Now, if I get married again, which I don't know, I want to experience 24 years with a little person. Then I'll have the best of both worlds.
All right.
I married average size and I married little. Preferably, I prefer average sized person. But
But you're willing to take that risk.
But let me ask you something. How do you find somebody? I mean, it's not like
yeah, today they got dating sites. You
That's
go
what I'm
to
saying, through dating
conventions.
sites? Is
They got
that-
these conferences you go
it's
to.
not easy to find somebody.
No, it's not.
I mean,
It's not. And
Well,
then when-
it's hard to see them.
and then when you do see them, sometimes they run away.
Really?
Because they feel, oh, I'm not like him, and they run away. They're like,
Wow.
yeah, you get
You know
that
what?
sometimes.
I never thought about that.
Yeah, it's like they see
You think
them-
that we gravitate towards each other, right?
Right.
like they see themselves in a mirror. Oh no, I'm not like him. I'm out of here. Oh, I'm way different than him.
And I used to do that too with men that look like me and stuff.
What'd you go to school for?
I went to I work in a nursing home.
Oh,
So I'm
okay.
a recreation director for old people. I run activities and stuff.
Okay.
So I went for therapeutic recreation.
Okay.
I run programs with the elderly and
How long you been doing this?
41 years.
Oh my gosh.
Holy cow.
41 years doing it at the same
Well,
place?
Scott, Scott,
same
how,
place.
Oh,
how old are you, Scott?
word.
63.
You're 63.
So they must have saw something in me.
Yeah, you
They
look
hired me
better
when
than I
was
do.
20.
You're
21.
15 years older than me. You look better than I do.
Oh,
It's hard living, brother.
could be worse. No, they saw something in me when I was 21 years old. They forgot about who I was. Then
Physically.
I answered questions. I was knowledgeable, and they hired me.
Could you bounce a
41 years, what?
Can you bounce a ball, basketball?
Bounced off the wall?
No, a basketball. Come on, I didn't make
off the
fun of
wall.
you. I know it's a
You want to play me foul shots?
No,
I'll blow you away.
I'm sure you would. That's why I'm asking. I don't want to get stuck out there gambling and lose.
Don't judge a book by its cover.
Can you bounce a
Yeah,
basketball?
but if the book's too damn thick, nobody's going to want to
Don't
read
read
it.
it.
I want to know what's in it.
In what, the book?
Can you back dribble? You know,
Second
You got a
base.
basketball here?
No, I can't.
All right, then when we see your girlfriend later, I'll bring it.
You're gonna,
Yeah,
you want to see,
basketball
my, you wanna see my girlfriend?
I'll be bouncing balls later.
My girlfriend's
Right off the backboard.
you might have picked the wrong. You might have picked the wrong one on that. Let me tell you right now. He's scared of her.
Really?
Oh yeah.
What's his name? I mean, what's her
Yeah,
name?
she bites. She bites.
No, they have, Scott, they have both
she's a
in
good
the
egg.
prison.
She's a good
They
egg.
what?
They have both been to prison.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
A little bite.
Him and his girl.
Little bite going on.
No.
Just bite my neck once. I'll show you how.
Yeah, I got glasses, by the way.
What's
They're
what's
nice,
she look
right?
like? Was she pretty? Yeah? You got a picture of her?
She's half your age. Yeah.
All right. What? What's her name?
Lovely.
Show him that one picture you had the
Is she
other
old?
day.
Is she old?
No.
Put it on you.
No.
Is she over
Give so
21?
many hits.
It's true.
Is she over 21?
He's just kidding. He's just kidding.
Yes.
All right,
I don't want to get any more mad Instagram
Is she
messages.
Italian?
No, she's 100% Irish.
Irish.
Yeah.
You're going to get us all involved in these mean Instagram messages again.
I didn't do it.
Is she over 21?
Yes.
Barely.
Because I was going to say.
Well,
she's old
she
enough
looks
for-
21, but she's actually 40 something.
I was going to say, she's old enough to pee. She's old enough for me.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You can't get in trouble anyway.
I've had my share. There's no fucking angel here.
Oh, come
I
on.
shut my mouth off a couple of times when I shouldn't have.
All right. We all
Live and learn.
We've all been down that path.
You know, about a half dozen times throughout this
Yours is just a little
episode, my
narrow-
head's just gone.
Narrower.
Yeah.
Take your ball and go home. You fucked up.
My head's just gone down
Yep.
a couple times.
I fucked up. I went home. I said I fucked up. And then first thing I did was I apologized. And then all's good.
That's it.
You gotta apologize. You gotta apologize.
I mean, I
for
do
the
that every
mistake.
day.
If you fuck up, you gotta apologize.
I'm always apologizing. I don't know why. I'm really not that bad. Am I bad, John?
I should come over your house later.
You're in
and
trouble right now, so I'm not answering.
I should come over your house later and apologize.
Yeah, thank you.
For all the mean things I said about you.
We're
okay.
just going to keep giving you the shovel and let you dig your own
That's
grave.
okay. You know what it is? This is my 6th show today, and what a character though. What a great guy. What a great guy.
appreciate
I
that.
love you, man.
I love you guys
You're
too.
wonderful. You're
Well, so I pitched both of these guys on you, Scott, and
Good
I was like,
people.
I got this buddy, and he is an amazing man. Because when you step in here, within 2 seconds, it's not about what you were born with, your height, It's your character. The
What about
size of your heart's
personality?
huge.
I mean, these guys are beautiful people. I mean, if I was trapped in a foxhole right now, I don't know if he'd fit. But I'd definitely call him. I would call him.
Get rid of this. All right, it's on. It's on. That's on.
I would definitely call John in a hearttebeat.
Oh fuck!
You,
Yeah,
I don't know,
you
I
wouldn't
gotta
call
see.
him. You wouldn't have called him this morning.
You see, I don't hog the room either. I just stay in my
I
little
know.
corner.
His stomach came in before he did. I saw that.
He is Irish, so that might
know.
impede his
Sorry.
view sometimes.
Yeah, no, it's.
I love Irish people.
Yeah, me too.
Hey, they make me a lot of money. Leprechaun.
Oh, forget about it.
Oh, St. Patty's Day.
St. Patty's Day. You
Thank God for the
stuck
Irish.
You did well the other
God.
day. You did well the other day. You got into
Paid my cell phone bill
Yeah.
the other day.
Yeah.
And my rent.
Yeah. He got himself in a party and he worked it. And he had 3 parties and he did okay. Yeah.
So you have an unlimited earning potential. You just say, listen,
There's not enough
I need-
hours in the day.
Yeah, I need some money. I'm going to go do a party.
Right.
I mean,
Like,
that-
almost like a hooker.
Yeah.
But I'm not sucking dick.
No, you don't have to. I mean, you will, but you don't have to. That's extra.
depends if the money's right.
That's extra.
Well, no, I don't.
$20 is $20.
No, I'm from Brooklyn. Can't do that. No homo.
Well, you don't admit it.
No disrespect to them, but
They'll
no
never
homo.
admit it.
No homo. Frankie Shop would be very angry if I did
all
that.
right, all right. Don't- Is
Frankie-
he still around?
Haven't seen Frankie in years. I don't think so. No,
Then don't worry. You can say it.
I don't think.
No disrespect.
That store's. I mean, the
store's gone?
It's all gone.
Are you
yeah.
still there?
No, but I go by the neighborhood sometimes.
Oh, okay.
I see. Oh,
Are you still close? Are you close? Okay.
with Frank? With who?
No. Where you used to live?
Yeah. Well, now it's all Russians now.
yeah.
That area of
What, right?
Russians.
Isn't it Asians? and
Yeah,
Russians?
but Asian Russians.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was.
What's wrong with the Russians and the Asians?
No,
They're not the
I
Italians,
miss
the
my
Irish, the
Italians
Jews.
and Jews.
Yeah, the Irish. Come on. The Irish are good people.
I wish you could live there for a year. How close we were.
I know.
Unbelievable.
I know it was a beautiful, because
It was incredible.
I grew up spending my summers and my weekends.
I mean, you could walk. You could walk with
Marine
your
Park.
windows open all night in the
Yeah.
car. Nothing happened.
Yeah.
It was great.
So if somebody were to book you, how do they go about booking you?
They call Scotty G at AOL.com. Well, what was that? AOL.
AOL?
I'll give my number.
Yeah.
I'll give my phone. I don't give a.
I mean, you do whatever you feel comfortable. We can certainly put
You have
links
Twitter?
there.
Do you have Twitter, Instagram?
No, that's
Don't worry,
Facebook?
they can go through us. We'll
Go through you
contact.
guys.
Because if you give your number on here, everybody's going to call you
Yeah.
for good and the bad.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So I'll ScottyG.com.
Trust me, as soon as he starts
Maybe-
drinking, he doesn't drink, but as soon as he goes,
Drinks a lot of coffee.
he'll start calling you.
I don't want Frank.
And later, he'll start calling you, pranking you.
Well, I'll make him do shows.
Yes. Well, you know what? I've thought of something else. If you give your phone number out here, Junior Gotti may call him for a boxing match.
No, 'cause that's no.
You good friends with G?
His arm's too short.
No.
Oh, okay.
There's John's trying to start a new mob war. He really is.
So let me
He's
ask-
getting me involved too, Scott.
Now let's turn the table. Let me ask questions now.
ahead,
So what
knock
do you
yourself-
think of that show, Mob Wives?
I think it's all right. It's you know what I said.
Did you know those girls? Those
Yeah,
girls?
I know most of them. And what I said, it's entertainment. For people that don't like what, listen, you know, you always got haters that are always writing and saying, if you don't like it, don't watch it. If you like it,
I
you get
loved it.
enjoyment.
I
out.
thought it was,
No, I'm saying people that get enjoyment out of
Yeah,
watching.
yeah.
It's only entertainment. They're trying to make a living. I don't blame them. You know.
Drita, whatever the name.
Yeah, she's Albanian. She's
better
my,
than the-
she's my people.
It's better than Real Housewives. Which
Ravano's daughter.
Yeah,
What's her
Karen,
name?
Karen.
Karen.
She's nice.
I like that show. It's fun.
our only friend from Real Housewives, they took her off, and that's Kim DiPaolo or Kim Di Paola.
Oh, yeah.
Kim D. She's been in here, and actually
really?
we're going to her party soon. So
Am I invited?
yeah, sure, if you
Yeah,
want.
you're
to.
invited.
You're
come.
invited.
You don't have to. You said. You
I'll just walk right
And
in.
Al, you better show
You just
up,
walk
Al.
right in.
You're out there.
I'll walk
I
right
got your
in.
message today.
Oh yeah, we walk in there with Scotty G.
I'll walk in. I'll
We don't need to pay admission.
go.
We put him up
Ah.
right to the front. Right to the front.
How are we gonna get him in?
Yeah.
With
You
you.
better.
All right,
you.
hang on a second, Mike. Have you tried to lift Scott up?
I saw you
He is
before.
dense.
I saw you before. That was tough. I would never do it. My back
Grab
would blow
me. I'll
out.
kick your fucking. I'll kick you so hard.
kiss you so
You'll
hard.
be walking like
How,
one
how much you
I'll
weigh?
kiss you
How
so
much
deeply.
weigh?
112. I'm not too weight, but I'm strong. Chest. From here up,
Yeah. Yeah.
I'll hurt you. You'll be like one of Jerry's kids. No, Jerry's kids.
Listen, you said enough. I'm with you.
You'll be walking like Jerry's kids.
Did you ever, hey, did you watch Abbott
I'm
and
down
Costello?
with you.
I
Yeah,
used to love that show.
love that Costello.
Yeah.
Who's on first?
Yeah, what's
Third
on
base.
second? Go to third. Tomorrow?
He goes, give me $20. I go, he goes, I don't have $20. I have 15. I'll give me 15. You owe me 5.
Pachacaloop was the best one with the one a banana, two a banana.
Yeah.
Here's a one a banana, two a banana, maybe three a banana. I only got one banana.
Oh my God.
Well, there's a question, and it's not even related to anybody in here. Are you an Abbott and Costello person, Three Stooges person, or Oliver and Hardy?
Oh, I liked all three.
Oliver Hardy was last.
Yeah, I think it's last for me too.
Listen, there was a good one when they were bringing the ice.
The piano.
The piano was good too. When they were
Oh.
bringing the ice upstairs, all those stairs.
Yeah, yeah.
And when they get to the top, it's melted.
Just like the piano.
Yeah.
They get up there, they would fall down.
Fall back on,
keep
yeah.
going up. I would go Three Stooges. No, Abbott Costello, Three Stooges, and
I
Oliver
like the
Hardy.
Dead End Kids.
Dead End Kid.
Bowery Boys.
Bowery Boys.
Satch,
great.
right?
Satch, yeah.
What else was their name?
Mahoney.
Mahoney?
Yeah.
Hunts Hall.
Hunts Hall.
Hunts Hall.
Right, Hunts Hall was the
Yeah.
guy that, yeah. It was
And Eddie
That
Hallow.
was great. On the weekends, you watch those shows, were all good.
Yep. Saturday morning.
Mr.
Saturday
Fields would
morning.
give Costello some beatings.
Yeah,
Mr. Stinky.
You know,
Mike
he-
the Cop.
Porridge.
Here's a
Porridge.
testament to the Three Stooges. My 12-year-old and my 9-year-old will watch Three Stooges and laugh and giggle every single time. Abbott and Costello, unfortunately, I love to show it to them, but it's never on. You know, when Costello would sit there and do
I
that
think
lip
the
thing.
I think the family has the rights. I don't know why.
You got to get it off YouTube. You can get
YouTube.
it.
Yeah, you would get them all on YouTube.
Yeah, because I used to love Abbott and Costello, but Three Stooges.
They were
was
great.
the
Abbott
first
Costello
one.
was great.
Little Rascals was fun.
Yeah,
Little
Little
Rascals.
They were good.
Yeah, who bought?
Cosby.
Cosby bought the Little Rascals. Wouldn't show it.
Yeah.
Well, you know, there was some really racist parts. If you watch it now with the current climate,
Buckwheat.
with Stymie.
Stymie
lived
Buckwheat?
in the worst ghetto, and his mother's always calling him, and it's bad. Like it's Stymie. It's bad. It's bad.
Yeah, and Buckwheat.
I didn't look at it that way back then, but I didn't know the difference. So I feel bad, but I didn't, you know. It's not a projecting on me.
The best Little Rascal.
enjoyed it.
The best Little Rascal one was Spanky's babysitting for the kids.
Yeah, I
and
know
they're out
what
of
you mean.
control. He glues them to the floor and puts bird
yeah,
cages
yeah,
all
yeah,
over
yeah.
them.
When I watched the Little Rascals, I never looked at it black and white.
I never did.
I never
either,
looked at it that way.
until now. I watched it
I
recently.
never looked at a black child or white child. I didn't look at it that way at all.
There's at least 2 of them I know that were on there.
Well, that's why I never understood Bill Cosby taking them off, because the Little Rascals was one of the purest forms. Because kids don't give a shit.
I didn't care. I didn't. When I was a child and watched those shows, I never looked at. Oh, that's a black child. I didn't care. Didn't mean anything to me. Like I didn't look at it that way. The black child. I didn't care.
Well, I told you, I brought this on. I don't think anybody looks up anything by color unless you got a little racist in online. I use basketball as an example. It's 88% black, right? That doesn't make it a racist sport against other cultures. It's just been 88% of the ball players are better, and they happen to be black. That's it. There is no big quote behind any
It
of this
did
stuff.
hit me
in my
until I got to
opinion.
high school. Because Lafayette was across me from the projects.
right.
And I don't know, just high school hit me like all of a sudden. Oh, don't talk to them. Don't hang
Yeah,
out.
that's
with
what
them.
happens in high
Don't
school.
talk to them.
In high school, it becomes that way.
Yeah.
But the first 15 years of your life,
Junior
it's
high
not
school,
that
public
way.
school? No, I didn't. I didn't care.
Yeah, all of a sudden it mattered.
Well, Scott, thank you so much for sitting down with us today.
Oh, we're done.
It went fast, right? It
It's
went fast.
An hour and 5 minutes. Also.
Wow.
Yeah, so thank you so much for coming in. You were wonderful. You're a mountain of a man.
Wow.
Your height has nothing to do with
Crying?
Yeah. I'm
I
sad.
miss you.
I'm sad.
All right, we'll keep in touch.
Yeah, we're definitely going to keep in touch.
You'll be my Frankie Shops.
Yeah, when you come down to Florida, you can go on our show in Florida too.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
We're in Florida.
Well, it depends.
Stop stuttering.
Boca, the baseball
Boca.
bat.
Pete Rose.
Yeah.
But-
You know,
Hey, everybody, if you like the show, subscribe, write some comments. We'll answer them.
Yes.
We have the call in live. So if you guys want to go on johnelite.com, leave comments and a telephone number, we'll call you live. We have our books. We have sunglasses on the new line of baseball bats, cigars, Bella cigars, and any schedule we got. We're doing a college talk. It'll all be on the on my timeline on johnelite.com. Check us out.
Now, Scott, do you have any social media presence?
Call you when I get in touch with me, Scotty G. I'll dress up for your kids' party, Oompa Loompa. I'll scare the hell out of them. You know, give me a call.
And on Instagram, follow the Mike Dowd. I'm at Real Kevin Donaldson, and of course at True John Elite. And we will see you on
Hit
the
that
next.
button.
See you guys. Hit that subscribe button.
We'll see you
me
on the
anyone.
next
Look
episode.
forward to you guys.
Call me my kidney and shoes.
See ya.
New York City.